Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. We made it to hump day, baby. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Thanks for joining me today. Nice little sunny day. So, as we continue this week, I'm taking this week to share a little bit about me. I have a lot of new friends, I have a lot of new people joining me and watching, a lot of new followers. So, you guys obviously see some of the stuff that I'm up to. But what happened back in 2015 that bring us to where we are now. I posted the other day, the sometimes, and I always say this, sometimes hitting the rock bottom is what a person needs. Sometimes hitting bottom, going through something drastic in life is what a person needs in order for them to make some changes that are going to be fundamental and very meaningful for the rest of their life, right? Very meaningful for the rest of the future. One of the things that I talk a lot about nowadays is gratitude, being thankful and being grateful, and on a daily basis. So I have my list of things that I'm grateful for every day. So this practice honestly started after this whole thing. If you guys seen part 1 and part 2, talked about stuff that I went through in 2015 with my girl, us splitting up for a little bit, losing our place, losing our cars, losing everything at that time. Me ended up being incarcerated for 6 months. So all that time I had to be able to read and work on myself and to just really change my core beliefs, right? Before coming out and making the decision to come out and completely change the game, not be the same person that I was, wasting my talent or wasting time and just wasting life in a way, right? But just honestly appreciating everything I have that I had lost and focusing on my growth, my personal growth, my personal development, and being the best husband and father that I can be, right? So I read a book while I was in there that changed my life completely, because it helped me to make gratitude part of like a daily thing, and to be conscious of it, to honestly be grateful for things a little bit more. It helped me notice when I was not being grateful. And that book is called called Gratitude, right? The Magic of Gratitude. So really, just to sum it up, really what it's about, you go through this 28-day cycle, which is like a full moon cycle, right, of gratitude practices that you're going to start every day. And the book starts by explaining to you that if something's a lack in your life, or you're missing something's not going on so well, then it is because you lack gratitude in that specific area. Like if you're having money issues, it's because you have not been grateful for all the money you've had your whole life. So the way that we use gratitude is that we're grateful for things that we have on a daily basis. We try to be grateful for things that we don't even think about that we should be grateful for, right? Because we don't think about, for example, the air we breathe. We don't think about the fact that the sun and weather and the earth and its axis and all these things, right, that are happening for us, your body, your whole organs, your organism, your body, and the blood flowing through you, the air you breathe, all of that stuff, right? Like the capacity that you have, the fact that you have all your limbs, or you have all your senses in place. Like those are things we don't really say thank you for on a daily basis, right? So through that book, through the chapters, you get to go into those aspects as well, and they start creating magic in your life by receiving better health, feeling better and happier by yourself, and just making things happen. Like one of the things that I do, and I can now go into a couple of things that I'm grateful for daily, is one of them is the gift of health. So for example, every day I have this phrase that I repeat, and I say thank you for it. And it's directly from this book, and it's called, and it says, I am grateful, I'm glad, grateful, and thankful for the gift of health that has been keeping me alive this whole time. Or you can easily say the gift of health has been keeping me alive this whole time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you say thank you 3 times at the end for the gift of health. At the same time, you have something like, thank you for all the money given to me throughout my whole life. Like, if you really think about it, since you were a baby, like, formula wasn't, it's not free. The fact that your parents needed to exist and they needed to eat and live and be well, for them to take care of you, your mom to breastfeed you, all your school supplies, all your clothes since you were a baby, all the things you received for free when you were living with your parents, right? When you were young, or and then all the money that you may have in the form of bills as well, right? Like, bills you pay for, right? But if it wasn't for the services, like, if you don't want those services, then don't pay for them, but you pay for them in order to get those services. So a lot of times we forget to be grateful for that aspect of money. It's not lost money, it's money that we're paying on purpose for a reason, right? We're paying this money in order to get something out of it, right? We're getting services back. So another way to be grateful for money is to be grateful for water and power, internet, devices, your home, like AC, like when it's hot, you're grateful for the AC. So all these little practices, even though if they may seem corny or a waste of time, honestly, it changes your life when you start living with gratitude. So every morning, another one that I do is, thank you for my wife and for my kids. I start going over my household and I'm grateful for them. And you can put a lot of emotion and intention to it and start saying why you're grateful for them, and that will make you feel more of a joy, and it helps with gratitude. And you're gonna see your health improve, you're gonna see your money situation improve, and you're gonna see your relationship at home improve. Another thing I do is I'm glad and grateful and thankful for the great day I'm gonna have today, right? Or for the best thing that will happen today. Another one I like is I'm glad and grateful for the great news I'm gonna receive today. And I swear to you, every single day I receive a piece of news that it's great for me, and I remember, like, oh shoot, this is the gratitude practice working. So get into it, get used to it, start working on it. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in the book, so I can send you a snap of what it looks like with the name and the author. And I'm telling you that this book will save your life. Now, after you're done reading all the 28 days and you did all the practices, you can do those practices here and there whenever you want and be intentional about it. Like, if you need help in money situation, there's money practices. If you need help with health, there is health practices. If you need help with relationships, there's relationship practices that the book gives you in order for you to do that are free, that you should pretty much focus on a gratitude on that certain specific time of day. Now, the way I like to use gratitude is to start my day with gratitude and to also end my day with gratitude. And in the middle of the day, I'm also grateful about things, like I said, intentionally. What am I trying to get? What am I trying to do? What am I looking forward to? What am I working on? Like, am I working on a promotion? I'm grateful for that promotion before it happens. Am I working on a house or a car or something I'm trying to get out of life, a better relationship, a partner, anything? You use gratitude to get it. So that's one of the amazing things that happened in 2015 that changed my life completely. When I read this book when I was in jail, and when I came out with a deeper sense of gratitude. And I read this book every year. I read this book every so often. And when I read it this year, in the beginning of this year, around March, when this whole thing was going on. I read it again, and since then I've been practicing every day, and I carry with me a couple of things to remind me to be grateful. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know you watch this, you enjoy this, that you're sharing this or anything like that, or that you would like some more info on the book. Peace.